everyone, what is up? It is Rune here, and here is how I made my Ribecca cosplay before she'd even released. When I saw her, I was like, this is a diva and I must become her now. Anyway, I hope you guys like it. Let me do a little spin for you. Wow. Stay. Thank you so much for watching, and without any further yapping, let's get into the video. Hey gamers, I'm super ill right now, so you're getting a mysterious version of me. Anyway, my package arrived for Ribecca Dandy's World. I covered up my address because I'm smart this time. Let's open her up and pray that they gave me everything I need. I ordered a few bits and pieces, and we're gonna make the rest out of stuff that I have. Okay, it's gonna be amazing. Oh my god, it's like Christmas! I love opening packages. Oh wait. First thing I got was this skeleton top, because she's a skeleton, am I right? Obviously I can't like take off my skin and flesh.
I've become a skeleton.
So this is gonna be the closest thing I can get. I got like a cartoony looking one because some of them are like super realistic and like scary. It does end at the sleeves though, so the next thing I got was some skeleton gloves. Come docs with me. Unfortunately, there's only skeleton on one side of them, which is kind of a shame. Kind of thought it would be both sides. Skeleton. They're quite comfy. Maybe I'll just wear these. Like, this is gonna be part of my daily wardrobe of my goth era. Okay, next. This is the last thing I ordered. Oh my god, it's a nice color. With these glasses on, this looked like poo green. Like, what the heck? But that actually is very bright. Excellent. Okay, I got the green fur. I thought this was kind of an important part, to be honest, of what she's wearing. Oh wait, it feels actually really soft. Wait, I'm kind of obsessed. I'm gonna make this into the sleeves. Oh my god, look at how it moves, bro. It's really soft. I'm just basically using these for the fur. They are technically leg warmers, but I won't be using them as leg warmers. I could put them on though. Cute! I mean, they're kind of cool. I don't know. Let me get the rest of my materials and I'm going to show you what I'm doing, what my plan is. Who remembers this little number from when we cosplayed Flight and Flutter? This is Flutter's cape that I really quickly made like before that shoot. There is so enough fabric here to make sleeves out of. Oh my god, like more than enough. Look, there we go. It's kind of the wrong color though, and she also has this like checkered pattern. So I'm gonna run out to the shops near my house. I have a good feeling about this, okay? Let me be delusional real quick. Nowhere had anything, what the freak. Okay, that was such a bust. They literally had nothing, and now I'm out of breath, and I went out for nothing. But at least I got some more milk, I guess. I also have this hat, which I fear is perfect for like giving bald skeleton. I'm seeing the vision, I'm seeing the baldness. I think it will work. So backup plan, because I couldn't find any purple paint. I'm gonna have to use some of the paints that I have, which are terrible. Permanent magenta. Crimson, maybe this blue. Let's go. Okay, so the first thing I did was I took this jumper that I have and I traced around the shape of the sleeves onto a piece of paper so I can make a little sleeve pattern. If you don't know, a pattern is basically a shape on a piece of paper that you then cut out of fabric to make a piece of clothing. Okay, anyway, I cut out my sewing pattern of the sleeve and I checked it to look if it was like kind of the right length, and yeah, it looked good. So then I cut it out of the fabric. Make sure you cut 2 of these the same. I did start freestyling a bit here. You can see I made it a little bit wider because I wanted a really dramatic bell-shaped sleeve like the one that Ribecca has. So I cut out my second sleeve exactly the same as the first, and then I started to paint the pattern on the sleeves. So I took some watered down acrylic paint, which is a slightly darker purple than the fabric, and then I cut these square shapes out of cardboard as a kind of stencil and just painted all over the fabric to make this checkerboard pattern If you have fabric paint, this will probably work a lot better than watered down acrylic, but it's the only thing I had on short notice and it turned out okay. So if you don't have any fabric paint, acrylic works just fine. I hung these up and let these dry overnight so I didn't get purple paint absolutely everywhere and on my sewing machine. It is time for floor sewing sleeve. We want it inside out. So with our freshly dry fabric, I folded the sleeve inside out and then sewed along the bottom edge of the sleeve like this to basically make a long tube. I trimmed off the excess and did a zigzag stitch to reinforce it as well. And I did this with both sleeves, just like this. So this will be the bottom edge of the sleeve, kind of from your armpit to your wrist. Next, I put both of the sleeves right side out, did a loose stitch around the wrist and pulled one of the threads to make that bell shape with the thin wrist, you know what I mean? It's basically I'm gathering it at the wrist. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, anyway, I have this shirt that I cut the sleeves off for the wizard from Stardew Valley. Amazing. And it's just ready for sleeves to be attached. It's so perfect. So how you do this is you get your jacket or whatever sleeveless implement, turn it inside out like that. Get your sleeve right side out. Make sure the bottom isn't where the bottom should be. That looks right. Yeah, that's definitely right. And then you just want to sew that together. Like so. Like so. The jokes just write themselves, guys. So what I'm doing here is just sewing the sleeves to the undershirt bit. Now make sure that you're doing this the right way around, okay? The undershirt should be inside out and the sleeve should be the right side out, inside the undershirt. Also make sure you reinforce this with a zigzag stitch because you want this to be really strong. It's time to put the fur on. I'm kind of scared. What is that? I'm feeling like this is kind of the right size for the sleeves already, so if I just cut it out. The trick to cutting fur is it can smell fear. Also part the fur where you're gonna cut. I'm afraid. So I'm gonna part the fur and then cut along the part. There we go. Perfectly cut fur there. Amazing. Oh. I'm not an idiot. Ooh, okay. Yes, Diva, get balding. So it's gonna be like kind of upside down. If that's the sleeve, it's like I'm sewing right along the edge. Like that. And then after I sew it, I'm gonna fold it up like that and it's going to be seamless, hopefully. Okay, the last thing you need to do on the jacket is sew all the fur on. So same technique as before where we're sewing the fur on upside down. Then you want to trim any excess fur, sew the two ends of fur together, make sure you don't get any of the purple in this, and then turn it right side out, give it a brush, and there you go. You can hem the end if you want. Isn't really necessary because the fur covers up anything, to be honest. And then with the rest of the fur fabric, I made 2 tubes sealed at one end of fur and then turned that inside out. And this is going to be the collar of the jacket. The reason we do tubes and turn it inside out is because it looks a lot neater and there's no raw edges of fabric. So I've made these 2 little tubes of like fur. Kind of horrible, but it's fine. So I'm gonna get my jacket, which I've sewed the sleeves on. I'm really happy with them. I think they look kind of awesome. Slay. I'm gonna attach the fur to the collar like that. Tell me this isn't like kind of slaying right now. Dare I say, this is gonna eat. Like the sleeves, I like it. I need to also make this jaggedy. So I'm gonna cut this off at the bottom as well and it's gonna be amazing. I'm kind of hyped. Like, I feel like this is so cool. I'm just gonna wear this, like, as a jacket. This is sick, bro. I love it. Halloween. I literally just need to crop the bottom of it, and I've been procrastinating it for like 3 hours. Like, I genuinely think there's something wrong with me. I'm gonna crop it a little. Like, this much. I'm scared. It's a bit uneven, but whatever. Let's make it spiky. This probably isn't the best way to do this, but I don't really care anymore. I just want it to be done. Never back down, never what? Never give up. Finished jacket. Whee! Bring it in. We are so back. It's cosplay time. Let's put the rest of the outfit on and see what happens. Okay, makeup done. Wow, it looks bad on camera. You can only look at it from this far away. Okay. I was not about to do full skeleton makeup, so I just did like heavy goth makeup, I guess. It's kind of awesome. How did I do? Time to put the rest of the outfit on. Yippee! And there we go. There we go, gamers. Here it is. Ribecca. Ribecca moment. Look at my little spoon feet. I love it. Ribecca cosplay. I think it looks kind of cool. It doesn't look like a Dandy's World character at all. I don't know why, and I don't know what my fringe is doing. Me when Halloween. So yeah, I made this pretty quick. That's terrifying. Sans. I'm quite happy with the jacket. I like it. I like the fur. I like the colors. I like the vibes. Happy Halloween, gamers. Thank you so much for watching my video. Hope you learned something from this. Thank you for watching. Please hit that like button and that subscribe button if you enjoyed. And I will see you in another video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.